Microphone.
Can you see the letters still?
Nope, they're done.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
This one moved a little.
Just a little, but not too much. Everything still looks the same.
Now I gotta go in. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh.
Man, shut your.
I think we should have done it. Oh well. Whatever. I'll just talk loud. Too bright. All right. Welcome back. Let's read how the world is burning.
And how it's hanging up still.
What is?
The
The world is nuts. Did my face look too bright there for a second? Let me see. Does my face look too bright now? Yeah, it does.
I thought you were talking about if that light affected you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. I wonder if it sounds good. How are the bars?
The bars are going from green and yellow.
If somebody wants to join, I don't think we're going to join them. Okay?
I know because last time we couldn't get out of it.
Yeah, I didn't know how to get out of it, and it was annoying. What? We used to be able to read news up to 5-6 days. Now it's just 3 days. They're preventing me. Yeah, from reading the news. What? Did you press live on YouTube too?
Yeah, I pressed live on YouTube.
Okay. Okay. OpenAI seeks to block Indian media groups from copyright lawsuits. OpenAI filing says publishers' body case should be dismissed. AI company says is concerned about media reporting related to case, and OpenAI dismisses using original literary work in training its large language model. Everybody stole it from somebody. Now, China recently had that DeepSeek that they came out with.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. And they're you know what they're bragging about that. Oh shit, I dropped.
Why did you friend?
It's my phone. So they did they made a something similar to like Chat GPT, and they said, oh, we made it for this amount less of money. We made it for such amount of money, which is a lot less than what OpenAI spent.
You want to know what's funny?
But hold on. Let me finish my thought. But the thing is that the only reason they were able to do it at such a lower amount of money is because ChatGPT was already there. And all they did was copy whatever ChatGPT is, and they said, we're going to give it to everybody for free so that everybody runs over here and tries to get it over here instead of going over there.
But you want to know what's funny, though?
What's funny about it?
Because somebody tried asking about what would happen on April 15th. It said they can't classify it.
What does that mean? Like about what?
I don't know. It was just something that I found, and it said something about April 15th.
Okay.
What would happen
with OpenAI or DeepSeek?
DeepSeek.
Okay, so now this is where you go on chat. Go to Google, and then you just type what you say it was, ChatGPT or DeepSeek. Yeah. Whichever one it is, and just type that date. See what comes up on the news, and then we'll go from there. Let me know when you find it. I'll keep reading for now, okay?
No.
No. Just go to Google and type that in, whatever you heard, which is either Chat GPT or is DeepSeek, and then type that date that you didn't see what article it gives you, and then you just read them. I don't know how to read that. Kumbamela family searches for missing relative after 12 feared dead in crush. In crush? What does that mean? What crush? What kind of crushing? No, this is... Okay. Authorities say at least 30 dead in Kumbamela crowd crush. Whatever Kumbamela is. Authorities say at least 30 people have died and a further 60 were injured. Now what? These people don't know how to write. What the hell? Authorities say at least 30 people have died and a further 60 were injured in a crowd crush at the massive Kumbh Mela festival. Oh, it's an Indian festival. See, I know how to read it. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has offered his condolences to the victims, while the state of chief minister has ordered an inquiry into the incident. An inquiry to the incident. One victim who spoke to the BBC team on the ground described being pushed into the Ganges River. Is that the river that smells like shit? Probably. Yeah. As he went to participate in a ritual bathing. It is the one that smells like shit. People take a shower there. But what does it say? Show it to me over there, and I want to read it. Just show it to me over there. I want to read it and turn that screen a little more towards me. Okay, but let me finish this. Okay, next time before you give me something, let me finish what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The BBC's Samara Hossain describes scenes of absolute chaos at the riverbank with clothes, shoes, blankets, and backpacks strewn on the ground as crowds tried to escape. Officials predicted up to 100 million people were expected to attend the bathing day in the Hindu religious festival. And they take a shower in that shit-smelling river, and then they go take a bath in cow piss, and then they lay on cow poop. That's what they do. The BBC Vikas Pandey says tens of thousands are still trying to make a holy dip, but proceedings are very muted. I don't know. I don't understand what happened. What crushed them? Too many people? Oh, they crushed each other. Oh, you fatsos. There's no fat people in India, and yet they managed to crush each other? Jesus. Something's not right.
Big back.
Oh, we need that. We definitely did that. Write it down. There's a notes on your phone, right? You got notes. Okay, use the notes. Okay, and just open okay. But let me finish going through this. That's total immune. Okay. At least 30 people have died during India's Kumbh Mela festival, held every 12 years. The Kumbh Mela, which lasts over 6 weeks, is thought to be the largest religious gathering in the world, attracting tens of millions of people globally. The incident took place between, I don't know what times this is, when a group of pilgrims broke through the barricade, trampling devotees waiting to take the dip into the river. Devotees believed bathing there cleanses sins and leads to salvation. So if that cleanses sins and leads you to salvation, why do you got to take it every 12 years? Isn't one time enough? I can't see what's going on. But while you should show me. What does it say? Oh, good. We don't want it. We don't want to know that. The death toll remains unconfirmed by government officials for for over 12 hours after the incident until news conference held by officials confirmed that at least 30 people have been killed and 60 injured. Despite last night's chaos, some devotees say they are determined to continue their rituals and take a holy dip. At least 50 million people had bathed on Wednesday, bringing the total since the festival began to 249.8 million. People have bathed in that river because they know that they are pieces of garbage and they're fucking searching for sin. I mean, for salvation because they've sinned. Goddamn sinners. Where's my sounds? What are you fixing? Oh, okay. But let's go to the article, the CBC. Okay. Go to this. Let's trust CB. What is the first? What website is the first one? No, but I know that. But what's the website that is coming from? You see right there, that's the website. What does that say? Okay, I don't care about that one. Let's go to the bottom one. Next one, what does that one say? Okay. But what did you type though? Let me go up. Okay, I told you 3 times what to type. I told you to type either. I don't know what it is. You didn't answer me. Is it ChatGPT or DeepSeek that you're talking about? It's a DeepSeek. Okay, well then that's what you type. DeepSeek and the date that you're trying to figure out. And then some articles were going to come out about it. I don't understand why is that so difficult. Anyways, they killed each other because they were trying to run into the river to have their sins forgiven. U.S. children fall further behind in reading. Maybe your fucking kids. You better not be falling back. God damn it. U.S. children fall further behind in reading. Make a little improvement in math on national exams. Hey, you can't have your cake and fucking eat it too, all right? No, it doesn't work that way. Either is it math or it's fucking reading. Pick one. We ain't fucking doing both. This is America. This is not China. What's going on here?
Man, shut your...
Exactly. Anyways, America's children have continued to lose ground in reading skills in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic and have made it a little improvement in math according to the results of the exam known as the nation's report card. The findings are yet another setback for U.S. schools and reflects the myriad challenges that have upended. I don't know what the fuck that means. UPENDED. Education, from the pandemic school closures to a youth mental health crisis and a high rate of chronic absentees. See how it fucked people up? You see how everybody was like, oh, that's a conspiracy. That's not going to happen. Well, it happened too. Just like the smack scene is bad for you and it gives you blood clots.
Okay.
That was good. That was very good. All right. So now, who do we blame this? Who do we blame this? The children are falling behind. Stop. Oh, but it was more important to have a fucking program where you take care of kids that don't feel to be the way they are. And I don't want to make it offensive because I really could make it really offensive. But I'm not. I'm not insensible to those children that don't know what they are. But it's only because of their parents. Because their parents tell them, let me ask you this now that you're here, and you can say that out loud. Have I ever told you you're a boy and you should feel like a boy? But no, that wasn't the question. The question was, have I ever told you that? When did I tell you you're a boy? Didn't you figure that out yourself?
Yeah. And you told me when I was born?
When you were born, What? But it's not like, don't make it sound like I'm telling you what you are.
I will.
Jesus. Never mind. My point is not going to be proven right now. It's just going to.
Will.
Anyways, children are falling behind because it was more important to be inclusive than to teach children some good reading. Because you wanted to teach books about freaking lesbians and gays to kids, and now you're fucking crying that they're falling behind? How about you give them a good book to read instead of teaching them what that is?
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. Manhunt for North Carolina inmate who escaped from jail through ventilation system, sheriff office. Wait a minute. I was told that it was I was told that it was impossible, but I should have known that it's not impossible because I seen those air ducts and they're pretty big. No, I've seen them. It's possible to escape through an air duct. But that would take a lot of planning. How many people are watching us on TikTok? Oh, thank you. You should tell me there's people watching so I can thank these people. No, listen. You're behind the keyboard and all that over there, and that's your responsibility to be like, hey, you have so many people watching. You have so many people watching on YouTube. You have so many people watching on TikTok. But no, there is no excuse you can say. That's your job right now. You're not doing your job.
Because you were looking at this screen earlier.
Yeah, but I'm just looking to see if the comments or anything. That's where I'm looking. I wasn't looking at it. And I mean, I know I have good eyesight, and I can't make that right now. Is that a 2 or a 4 now? Hey, I wasn't even off. I wasn't even right. See, so how can I see that? All right.
Wait, so do I have the worst vision in this family? Because
immediate family, it's not even bad. You can kind of see. You can really see.
I can see normally. It's just like I can't see like the whiteboard stuff that's on the.
What does it look like? Just white? No,
all I see is just like scribbles.
Okay, well. Sucks to suck, nerd.
Man, shut your...
A manhunt's underway for a North Carolina inmate who escaped through the jail's ventilation system, authorities said. John Matthew Nye? Okay. 30 John Matthew Knight, 37, was being held on attempted murder charges at the Craven County Jail in New Bern and should be considered armed and dangerous, the U.S. Marshal said.
Okay.
The Craven County Sheriff Office said detention officers realized that he was missing from his cell at 4 p.m. Sunday and that his cellmates helped conceal his escape. A search determined that the inmate, assisted by 2 cellmates, had removed a ceiling grating, entered a utility ceiling chase, and exited the roof through the ventilation housing. The sheriff office said the cellmate concealed his escape by stuffing a mattress, making it appear that he was sleeping in the cell. Good old trick. The oldest trick in the book. You put something on the bed and make everybody else think that you're sleeping there. And these are people that are supposed to be there. What? Because they know how to do the fucking job? Obviously not.
How did they fall for the easiest trick in the book?
You got to speak a little louder because this is going to be harder for you to hear your question. The YouTube can hear you fine because the microphone's in front.
I know because I have the microphone right here.
But I didn't set up the other microphones either.
Well, yeah, I know.
I should have set it up. Whatever. The sheriff office said Tuesday that it has received information on Nice's possible whereabouts and is pursuing all leads. You know, all this technology that they can find some terrorist out in the middle of a fucking mountain in Afghanistan. They could do that. But they can't find a stupid guy that's not a stupid guy. Well, whatever. He is stupid probably. I don't know who the
Man,
fuck he is.
shut your...
But they can't find this guy in the country? You mean to tell me that I can actually hide from the government? Because if they can't find this guy, that means they're not as
Smart.
efficient They're not as efficient as they say they are. Anyways,
isn't that like CIA stuff?
yeah, but it's Marshall. That's the federal government.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, agents with the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigations and the U.S. Marshals Service Fugitive Task Force are assisting in the search. Meanwhile, night cellmate Justin Matthew Axe, 32, of Havelock, and Timothy Lee Carawan, 35, of Newbern, have been arrested and charged with aiding and abetting the escape. So the two cellmates have been arrested and charged. Weren't they already arrested? I mean, I can understand you explaining it this way, adding charges to it. But you're telling me that they weren't arrested while they were in jail?
They can't make money, huh?
Well, it's just poor wording on the article. It's not like they're already in jail. Why do you need to tell me they got arrested? I mean, I can already figure that out in my head. They were already arrested.
They doubled the cell.
Yeah.
That's what they maybe did.
Anyway, it says the sheriff office has said Tuesday it plans to conduct an internal investigation as soon as possible. Yeah, that's funny, right? Regarding the events which led up to the escape, as well as determine a timeline. What do you need a timeline for? Just go find the fucking guy. Detention staff is also working with Craven County Maintenance to address security issues in the facility. The sheriff office added.
Stop!
Has been armed in the past encounters.
Stop!
Yeah, he's armed and dangerous.
Stop!
Watch yourself. Don't get any guys that has a mustache and a beard. That's the guy they're looking for.
Man, shut your...
Anyways, here goes what we were talking about. Oh, did you show me the article? Did you look it up?
Apparently it was just nothing. I'll go back and find the video.
TBD. To be determined. Alibaba releases AI model, it says surpasses DeepSeek. See what I mean? Everybody's stealing from everybody now. So everybody's going to be like, oh, I could do it better now. Oh, I could do it better now. Why didn't you do it better first? Goddamn
so he
thieves.
So if you sue them, each one of them one by one, doesn't that mean you get triple the money?
But why would I sue them? They haven't stolen anything from me.
Well,
yeah,
copy the same stuff.
On the contrary, they helped me do those posts that I've been making that have actually been good. I need to make one for today before I forget. Anyways, Alibaba. Isn't this Alibaba? Was the CEO of Alibaba said something about, like, during the pandemic, they said something against the Chinese government, right? And I don't know where the CEO disappeared. He was nowhere to be found. Later on, like months later, he came back and said, "Whoops, sorry for what I said about the Chinese government. I don't really believe that." Yeah, that happened. Chinese tech company Alibaba on Wednesday released a new version of its Gwen 2.5 artificial intelligence model that it claims surpasses the highly acclaimed DeepSeek V3. You know, I'm getting tired of hearing this shit. I'm getting tired of hearing, oh, this is the fastest program. Oh, this is the fastest computer that's getting information from another universe.
Man, shut your...
I'm getting sick and tired of that shit. If we type something into ChatGPT right now, it'll be almost instant. So what are you telling me, though? It's a computer that can solve a problem that a regular computer can't solve it in like hundreds of thousands of millions of years. How do you know if it's never solved that problem? How do you know it's going to take that long? What? Go ahead. Go ahead. Give ChatGPT a math question. But open a new tab. Don't use the same. Okay, I'll finish this while you do that. And then you tell me what you gave it and how fast it gave it, okay? The unusual timing of the Gwen 2.5 Max release on the first day of the Lunar New Year, when most Chinese people are off of work with their families, points to pressure Chinese AI startup DeepSeek meteoric rise in the past 3 weeks has placed on just overseas rivals, but also domestic competitions. Don't talk about America like that. Say America, don't say overseas. You know what we're talking about. God damn it. Yeah, I'm looking at you, TikTok. Oh. All right. What was the math? Okay, go ahead. But DeepSeek's success has also led to a scramble among its domestic competitors. You mean America? To upgrade their own AI models. 2 days after the release of DeepSeek R1, TikTok owners ByteDance released an update to its flagship AI model, which is proclaimed to outperform Microsoft-backed OpenAI O1 and AI, whatever you read that. Several performance benchmarks. Good. Now, I'm telling you, it's going to come out to life sooner or later. The DeepSeek is just a copy of ChatGPT, and that's why they were able to do it for cheaper, because the road was already paved. It's like you could tell me, I could cross the Rocky Mountains. Of course you can today. But try it in the 1700s. There was no fucking road through there. You're going to say, the roads that they build are new? No. Well, yes, they were. I don't even know what I'm saying now. All right. Where's the symbol? Just put divide. Just type divide. Norfolk Southern Rail Company, Ohio town, announces final settlement over derailment, toxic bird. God damn. Now, how long has this been? Jesus Christ. Hold on, but let me finish. Okay, no, go ahead before I start reading the article. So what was the question? Well, you can show it to YouTube, but yeah, just try to fit it in there. Okay, so so you put 50. Okay, you did this contraption. It's 50 plus 60 minus 20, 235 times 20. God damn, how are you gonna take that? That goes into negative. Okay, well that's okay. That was the point of being a complicated problem, right? You put 50. I told you to turn the TV a little more towards me. No, the whole TV. There you go. That's much better. Much better. 50 plus 60. That's what? 110 minus 235. That would be negative 112. Something like that. Divided times 20 divided by 70. All right. That was the problem you gave. But the question, did you time how fast it was? Almost instantly, right? Yeah. So, but when these people talk about giving it a problem, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, really. Yeah, but that's pretty simple. You wouldn't be able to do a math problem. I don't even know what their math problems look like. When they use letters. Nah, that's annoying. You could try something later. Okay, Norfolk Southern Rail Company, Ohio towns announced final settlement over derailment toxic burn. This was the Jerusalem place or Palestine place, right? Yeah, that's what it was. The village of East Palestine and Norfolk Southern have announced a $22 million U.S. settlement resolving all of the village claims arise from the disastrous 2023 train derailment near the Ohio-Pennsylvania border. The settlement is to be used for priorities the village identifies in connections with the derailment. but it also recognizes about $13.5 million the Norfolk Southern has already paid to the village, according to the joint announcement posted on the village website. It also reaffirms Norfolk Southern commitment of $25 million to ongoing improvements of the East Palestine City Park. Yeah, that place already fucked. So, the freight train derailment in the village near Pennsylvania state line in February 2023 included 11 cars transporting hazardous materials, and at least 1,500 residents were subject to an evacuation order. And days later, officials, fearing all possible uncontrolled blasts, intentionally released and burnt toxic vinyl chloride for 5 rail cars, sending flames and black smoke into the sky.
Okay.
Black, that's the worst color ever. No offense, Carl. Oh, no offense taken. I get it all the time. The National Transportation Safety Board said, NTSB said in a subsequent investigation, that means a really quick investigation, that the venting and burning of the vinyl chloride was unnecessary because the producer of the chemical ascertained that no dangerous reaction occurred inside the tank cars. Officials who made the decision, Ohio governors and the local fire chief leading to the response, have said they were never told that. All of a sudden, nobody was told anything. Just like all of a sudden, nobody stayed for the freak off parties at Diddy's place, right? Huh? Yeah, it's almost instantly. Additional legal actions are pending. Residents challenging Norfolk Southern $600 million class action lawsuits related to the crash have asked a court to reject judge's orders requiring them to put $850,000 bond to continue their appeal for higher compensations and more information about that contamination. See, they're trying to get people to start paying more money so that they eventually don't have enough money to keep suing the way they're suing. Well, they're already getting 22, but that's not enough. I mean, they fucked up the whole town. Anyways, sucks to suck, nerds. Spectator killed by hammer weight thrown at a high school track meet in Colorado. Like, great job. Great job. Spectator killed by hammer weight thrown at a high school track meet in Colorado. A man was accidentally killed by a high school track and field meet in Colorado on Sunday morning when a hammer weight thrown by a competitor cleared barriers and struck him. Officials confirmed. The El Paso County coroners, that's offensive for laughing. Hey, I read the word wrong. That's what I'm laughing about. I'm not laughing about the dude getting a hammer to his head. That's horrible. What the hell? El Paso County Coroner's Office identified the spectator as Wade Langston, 57. Langston was at a meet at the University of Colorado Springs with a hammer and weight attached to a grip that is swung in a circular motion and then thrown went into the crowd rather than the field around 9:30 a.m., the college said in the statement. During a club sports track and field meet for a high school student from across Colorado is taking place at the Mountain Lions Field House of the University of Colorado Springs campus. A member of the attending audience was killed when a hammer thrown by a participant cleared certified barriers and struck him, the statement said. Eric Huffman, the head coach of the Colorado United Track Club, started an online campaign fundraising to support Langston family. According to Huffman, Langston was the father of one of the athletes at the Colorado United team. Damn! Your boy killed your dad. That's fucked up. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's almost instantly. So I don't know what the hell they're saying. Oh, it can solve it really fast because normal computers can't solve it in like millions of years. Like, yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about? How do you know it can solve it in a million years? Have you solved it in those millions of years that you say? No. So, yeah. Anyways, a father's dead. What the hell? Dearborn Heights home invasion turned shootout caught on camera. 3 injured. Man, shut your... Dearborn Heights home invasion turned shootout caught on camera. 3 injured. A home invasion turned into a shootout in Dearborn Heights. Okay. The homeowner, his girlfriend, and the suspects were injured. The suspect is facing several charges. Meanwhile, everyone is okay. A home invasion led to a shootout in Dearborn Heights over the weekend, injuring the homeowner and suspect. Horrifying moments caught on camera as the Benjamin never got into a shootout with a man who broke into his house. What? Nevers. Oh, that's his last. I thought he was saying never got into a shootout. The guy's last name is Nevers. All right. The horrifying moment was caught on camera as Benjamin Nevers got into a shootout with a man who broke into his house on North Brookside. Like never got into a shootout. But his last name is Nevers. Yeah, my foot completely shattered, he said. They have screws and plates immediate surgery, and then I got hit in the back right here as well. Benjamin said his girlfriend, who was lying in the bed behind him during the incident, was also shot. I know she got shot in the back, and it like traveled up and it hit her kidney. Damn, and I think it lodged into her chest right now. It's lodged into her chest right now. Like, they can't get the bullet out because it's too dangerous. So I know they are watching her, and it's going to be a couple more days, he said. Damn, she's never getting that out of her. She's always going to have a bullet in her. Oh, their brother shot him in the chest. Yeah, smart. Very. Trump's administration to cancel students' visa of pro-Palestinian protesters. Like, pro is in favor of, right? Yeah. Okay. In favor of Palestinian protesters? People protesting Palestine in favor or against? What is going on here? Legal expert says order would be unconstitutional. Order vows anything he tries to do is unconstitutional. Order vows immediate action by Justice Department. Trump says U.S. will deport pro-hijadis protesters, whatever the hell they are. What? U.S. President Donald Trump signed, and you should have just done the scratch the record right there. I was like, what? It's pro-jihadist. That sounded like a Palestinian. Donald Trump signed an executive order on Wednesday to combat anti-Semitism and pledge to deport non-citizen college students. Anti-Semitism. So they're glued to the ground? How do you figure? No. Like people, racist, some it's along those lines. I don't know what anti-Semitism means. It's a new word. I don't know. Some dumb shit somebody came up to cry about a situation that's going on somewhere, probably. A fact sheet on the order premise immediate action by the Justice Department to prosecute terrorist threats, arsons, vandalism, and violence against American Jews. And Marshall Federal, you should have played what? Okay, look. Jews believe that it's a sin to eat pork. I'll leave it at that. He's probably Jehovah's Witness too. Jehovah's Witnesses don't eat pork. Because there's a passage in the Bible that says that God put all evil in pork. But here's the thing about pork. Pork, if you don't cook it right, you could get sick because it has bacteria. Well, yeah, no, because it's pig. There's a pig noise. That's what I'm saying. Jesus. And marshals all federal resources to combat what is called the explosion of anti-Semitism on our campuses and streets since the October 7th, 2023 that we were talking about last. Remember the LOL Oct 7? A license plate that we did an episode about?
Oh, yeah.
That's what this is about. That's why people were like, oh, what the hell? Why are you doing this? People died that day. People die every day, as a matter of fact. Sucks to suck.
Every 20 seconds.
Teen taken by ICE after pushing her brother. Some asshole. A Lynn teenager sits in a jailhouse on Wednesday with her future in the U.S. in doubt after federal immigration authorities apprehended her at her Massachusetts courthouse where she faced a single misdemeanor charge. Her charge pushing her brother during an argument over a cell phone. Zenaida. That's a dumb name. Zenaida Barrera, 18, originally from Nicaragua. Oh, that's a communist country, by the way, and that's in the southern Agua. Was arrested. Don't do that. After neighbors complained about a noise disturbance around 4:30 a.m. on Monday. After speaking with Barrera, her mother, and her 12-year-old brother, police learned that Barrera pushed her brother to the floor during an argument over a cell phone, according to Barrera's attorney, Patrick Callahan. What a nice family, huh?
Man, shut your...
It could have just been a push and that was it. Just get mad at each other and don't talk to each other forever. That wasn't sufficient. You had to sue your brother. You had to sue your sister. Wow. The allegation is that she pushed him to the floor, Callahan said. That was the extent of the allegation. He said, noting that there were no injuries of the 12-year-old boy whatsoever. It's like when you pick on your brother. This is the kind of scenario that it was. And now she's going to get deported to Nicaragua for that. Damn. Damn is right. Donald Trump appeals his New York hush money conviction, which people like to bring up. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Obamas have worse shit that you could sue him over, but nobody's making videos about that, huh? Right? The Obamas, the Clintons, you name them. Donald Trump has appealed his hush money conviction, seeking to erase the verdict that made him the first person with a criminal record to win the presidency. The president's lawyers filed a notice of appeal on Wednesday asking the state mid-level appeals court to overturn his convictions last Monday on 34 counts of falsifying business records. What about the emails that Hillary Clinton deleted, those thousands of emails that she deleted? Isn't that falsifying business records? Or am I the dumbass that doesn't know what falsifying business records means?
For some reason, the YouTube one keeps cutting out.
What do you mean?
Like YouTube, like the screen just goes black for like a split second.
But it comes back?
Yeah.
It's fine? On the YouTube looks fine?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay. The case involving the allegation scheme of the hush money payment, whatever. We're not even going to give any daylight to that. Another upstate New York exposure. Prison goes into lockdown. What's the problem? It's a prison, right?
They got guards.
They should be in lockdown at all times. That one froze. Wake up. See, it worked. A third incident sends staff members at Upstate Correctional near Malone to the hospital where Narcan was administered, and it sends the facility into a lockdown. Damn, somebody had an overdose. In jail. You see how you see? They get drugs in jail. According to union officials, at least 4 staff members were sent to the hospital Tuesday night after being exposed to something inside the prisons.
Stop!
Yeah, maybe it's called Fenty.
Okay.
Union officials at Narcan was used at the hospital after being lightheaded and vomited. Some staff don't remember what happened. Wednesday, the state announced Upstate Correction would enter a lockdown, saying it's for the safety and security of staff, inmates, and the community, mainly the staff. The prison will undergo a full search, which will include bringing in drug sniffing dogs. Visitations have been suspended. Bringing in sniffing dogs. I mean, call me stupid for thinking that you would automatically have drug sniffing dogs at a jail. Call me stupid for thinking that you don't need to bring them from anywhere.
You know what? Oh, you want to know what's funny though?
Yeah.
Because on Friday, I think it was. Yeah, no, it was Thursday. Thursday, second period, everybody's backpack got checked by a dog.
Oh yeah. Everybody's got who got caught?
They just said they're just doing a daily checkup, like every 2 months.
Yeah, because kids smoke weed.
Yeah, and the dog stayed at one backpack for a while, and then they didn't bother going to it again. But then eventually went up to mine, and then it stood there and sniffed it because since there was a sandwich in there that Mama made for me at lunch.
I was smelling your sandwich.
Yeah.
Did they open your bag?
Just a little, just to take a look, and then they eventually saw the sandwich.
What do you say? It's a sandwich?
Yeah.
Did he? That's funny. Oh. Regina Bay's hidden fee lawsuit against Ticketmaster formally settled. Bird flu widespread in Massachusetts, state officials. Let's read about the bird flu. Since eggs are so goddamn expensive.
And they say it's so-called carried the bird flu.
Bird flu appears to be widespread among birds in Massachusetts, state health and environmental officials said Wednesday. The Division of Fisheries and Wildlife, Mass Wildlife, the Massachusetts Department of Agricultural Resources, and the Massachusetts Department of Public Health said bird flu, also known as a highly pathogenic avian influenza, is suspected to be the cause of death of both wild and domestic birds in several Massachusetts municipalities. Are you sure it's not the Biden administration telling people to kill a bunch of fucking chickens? Are you sure it wasn't that? Because I remember reading an article about that too, by the way. Evidence suggests that the HPAI is widespread in Massachusetts and is likely present even in places where there has not been confirmed positive. The officials said in statements. The state officials are working with partners to test suspect cases and collaborating with municipalities to safely dispose of dead birds. Why don't you just burn them? You already killed them, jackasses. Tesla misses on earnings and reveals for fourth quarter they made a lot of money. Big news. Dallas ICE office told to aim for 75 daily arrests reports. People who didn't have papers and went to Texas following Joe Rogan. Good luck. Bagel Finagle. That's, yeah, tell you what's up to Bagel Finagle. What's up, Bagel Finagle? That's the gentleman that grows microgreens in his, well, he used to be in his garage. Now he made it big. Good to see you back. Thank you for the love. Religious sect followers prayed and sang. I think he did an episode with him about. Ooh. We'll do that. That's gonna stop it. I did an episode with him about 2 years ago. Now, of course, he's made it big. I've been watching him. I still watch his videos. I'm still thinking about I should grow microgreens, but I just want to. So many things I want to do. Anyways, where was I? Religious sect followers prayed and sang as an 8-year-old died. All 14 have been found guilty of manslaughter.
Man, shut your...
No, those people need to do that, not me. 14 members of a small religious sect in Australia have been found guilty of manslaughter of an 8-year-old girl who died after they withheld insulin needed to treat her diabetes because of their unwavering belief that God would heal her. That's Jehovah's Witness, I believe. Yeah, I think those are it. Those people take no medicine at all. You know what? You could say I'm like that too, but I don't. I try not to take medicines for different reasons. Watch now. The government's gonna get me sick, and they're gonna make me take medicines now. Instead of seeking medical help as she lay dying, they turned to prayer and song, maintaining a vigil around her. And even after she stopped breathing, sought divine intervention to raise her from the dead. God. I mean, yeah, goddamn. Elizabeth Straw, parents were among members of the home-based church found guilty Wednesday after a 9-week judge-only trial in Brisbane Supreme Court that heard evidence from 60 witnesses and examined hundreds of exhibits. Handing down the verdicts, Justin Martin Burns said Elizabeth's death was inevitable after the group failed to administer insulin or seek medical help as she lay dying over 6 days on January 2022 at her home in Toowoomba, west of Brisbane. All 14 Toowoomba. Pentagon agencies pauses celebrations for Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day, Black History Month, and more. Because the truth is out. How many people we have watching? 0? 5. Oh, that's fun. Thank you. Look at that. It's growing. Before it used to be 0. Now it's 5. But it's better than what we were getting. The Defense Department of Intelligence Agency has paused observe Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Pride Month, Holocaust Day of Remembrance, and other cultural historical annual events in response to President Donald Trump's ban on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in the federal workplace. I concur. The instructions were published Tuesday in the Defense Intelligence Agency memo obtained by the Associated Press and affects 11 annual events, including Black History Month, which began Saturday, and National Hispanic Heritage Month. I don't think Hispanics care. I really don't care. And because I don't put myself in those categories. I'm a human animal being. God damn. I'm a human animal being. The memo's authenticity was confirmed by U.S. officials who said the pause was initiated by the DIAs and appears not to be policy across the Defense Department. The officials spoke on the conditions of the anonymity to discuss sensitive matters. Should have left it. That was good. Major tuberculosis outbreak hits Kansas City. Okay, let's take a wild guess. How many people do you think have tuberculosis now in Kansas City? It says major. We read articles that say that, and it's only like 2-3 people. Take a wild guess, and then we'll read the article. How many people you think have tuberculosis?
Somewhere around 3 to 6.
Damn, this is dangerous. Shit. 67 active TB. yeah, this time we were wrong. All right. 67 active TB cases reported in Kansas City area. 384 people managed for TB testing and treated. CDC assists with contact tracing and health education. It's a lot. I mean, compared to the number of people, it's not much, but 67 is a lot. An outbreak of tuberculosis. It was because they always over exaggerate things, so that's why I was like, let's take a wild guess. All right, let me finish the reading. An outbreak of tuberculosis in the Kansas City area has grown into one of the largest ever recorded in the United States, with dozens of active cases of the infectious disease reported according to health officials. As of January 24, 67 cases of tuberculosis or TB had been reported in the Wyandotte and Johnson counties, Kansas. The outbreak began last year, Kansas Department of Health and Environment said on its website. It did not specify the source of the outbreak.
Wait, so does that mean something similar to COVID might come back?
I don't think people were going to let that happen again. Let me finish this and then we'll. The Kansas Department of Health and Environment is monitoring 384 people for TB exposure. That's it. And helping with the testing of treatments. And a spokesperson said in the statement, is a spokesman actually. While this outbreak is larger than normal, the risk remains low for the general public. The spoken said. So how is it? Well, it is a lot of people, but okay. Tuberculosis, which spreads through the air, is caused by a bacterium that typically affects the lungs, but also impacts other parts of the body, such as the brain, according to the U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention. If not treated, it can be fatal. Wow, is correct. Aircraft crash. Remember this. All this reason aircraft crashes are coming in pairs of 3. Okay? Yes, there was 3. No, there was 3 last time. I forgot where, but I know there was 3. And this week there was another 3. Oh, one was in South Korea. The other one was who knows where. But the point is that there was 3 that time, and there was 3 more planes that crashed this time. One in Washington, D.C., the other one in Philadelphia, and the other one in Santa Barbara. It's just suspicious how that military helicopter crashed into that airplane. A massive emergency response remains on the scene of an aircraft crash in the waters.
Didn't it crash into a city?
Well, the one in Washington, D.C. crashed. They crashed and it fell into the river. And the other one,
But there was another one where a helicopter ran into it.
that was the one that fell into the river, into the ocean or river, whatever the hell it was. I think it's the river that connects to the ocean. That's the other one in Philadelphia. And then the other one in Santa Barbara was in like a field. Mm-hmm. If it's not the orbs, it's the UAPs taking all the planes down, by the way. And people need to panic now. Massive emergency response near the waters of Reagan National Airport. A military helicopter, an original jet with 64 people on board, collided mid-air Wednesday night. Video from the Kennedy Center webcam showed a furious collision over the Potomac River. It was a river. The fireboats and at least 3 helicopters were used to search for victims in the frigid river. The incident was quickly deemed as mass casualty incident. At least 28 bodies have been pulled from the river as of Thursday morning, and officials believe there are no survivors. That would make this the deadliest U.S. air crash since 2001. Told you guys, it's just as coincidental as 2 planes crashing into 3 buildings. Just as coincidental. Is that the right word? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Who cares? Sue me. I see it. We got like a couple more minutes. Yeah, well, we're not. Are you recording? Oh, but yeah. I thought you were looking at the Roadcaster. Meta paid $25 million to settle 2021 Trump's lawsuit. I don't care about that. Fleet of abandoned ships is growing, leaving more sailors stuck at sea. Leaving more seamen stuck at sea. Uganda confirms outbreak of Ebola in capital Kampala. 1 dead.
Man, shut your...
Remains of U.S. soldier who vanished amidst World War II amphibious invasions are identified. Dead. Singer Marianne Faithfull, whoever that is, no one cares. Maybe her family cares, but people that I know, no one cares. FinCEN rescinds previous alert on West Bank violence. That's what we were talking about earlier, Palestine or whatever that country is. Michigan priest defrocked by church after mimicking Musk's straight arm gesture. Context. See, the priest went all the way. I said, if you're going to do it, just go all the way. So, good job, priest. Michigan priest had a license revoked by the Anglican Catholic Church after a mimic straight arm gesture performed by Elon Musk during the speech earlier this month that have interpreted as a Nazi salute. What about the salute that Kamala did? What about the salute that Tim Walz did? What about those salutes? Are those not suspicious too? Maybe not. They did the same thing as Elon Musk when he raised his hand up. I don't want to do it because then people are going to be like, oh, he did it. Shut up. That's right. Pardon. January 6 rioters. Hernandez sentenced to 10 years for deadly DUI crash. Oh, my God. You're an idiot. This guy was already pardoned. He wasn't going to jail, and yet he went and got a DUI and he crashed. Now he's going to be going to jail for 10 years. He got pardoned by the president for a crime that he committed. That he said, okay, you know what? You're good. Get out of here. You don't have no more charges. You don't have no more charges against you. So what did he do? Well, he wanted to be in jail, and he went and got into an accident. What a dumbass. What a buffoon. What a moron. What a buffoon. A Missouri woman. I hope this is not the chick that came out and killed Tony. There was one of the rioters. Oh, no. Is it? I don't know. That lady wouldn't be at Hernandez. She definitely wouldn't be at Hernandez. She's too Caucasian. A Missouri woman who participated in January 6th Capitol riot and recently received a pardon from President Trump has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for causing a fatal drunk driving crash in 2022. Damn. So she did the whole Capitol riot in 2021, was it? I think it was 2021. And then 2022, she went and got a DUI. You know what? You could say she was depressed. That's why she got a DUI. I mean, I don't know. You could say you don't identify. Oh, wait, that wouldn't work no more. You identify as a drunk car. Wait, you can't say that no more. Oh, well. Try to help you. No, because it won't work because Trump took that away now for good reason. Woman sought and parents murdered tied to border agents shooting death. Huh? Activists call for boycotts on Target following rollback of DE initiative. Ugh. People crying because they're, I can't identify no more as what I wanted to identify myself as. I identify as a millionaire. It would in that world back in those days. Not no more. A lawyer, what is it going? He's going to have you do the thing again. Cincinnati, a lawyer for former Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis argued before the 6th U.S. Circuit Court appeal Thursday in a case he hopes he will overturn federal same-sex marriage protections. Why are we reading this shit? Swedish PM says shooting of anti-Islam campaigner may be linked to foreign power. You think? Pentagon workers used DeepSeek chatbot for at least 2 days before block. See, even the government officials were using it in the Pentagon. And they're worried about TikTok taking fucking all the data. Which they should take away fucking TikTok. Because it's on its bullshit again. Blocking my comments. Goddamn TikTok. Anyways. Stampede at India's Kumbh Mela Hindu mega festival leaves at least 30 dead. We already established that. People were sinners and they wanted to go absolve themselves from the sin. And they didn't make it. Too bad. So sad. Oh well. U.S. officials switched to recovery efforts after air crash near Washington, D.C. A lot of people died. It's very suspicious. We already established that. MSU College abruptly cancels Lunar New Year event, citing Trump DEI's order. Good. Why are we? Well, never mind. Yeah. I think it's some bioengineer flavored things to get the more flavor out of your food. I think so.
I seen like people try it and their eyes just go like red, like if they were high.
I don't know what they're doing then. Two SoCal miners, I don't know what they're doing. Two SoCal miners among several victims of neo-Nazi child exploitation groups, 4 members arrested. Finally doing something good. 4 members of the neo-Nazi groups have been arrested and charged with grooming and extorting more than a dozen children to produce pornographic material and images of self-harm, authorities announced Thursday. 60 children were around the world, including 2 minors in the LA and San Bernardino counties, were victims of neo-Nazi groups, according to the grand jury indictment. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office and the Los Angeles Police Department are among the agencies investigating the matter. Quack, 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 quack. Find people on both sides, he said. Washington, D.C. plane crash. Black boxes found as airport staffing probe. Is that probe the same as alien probing? I farted. The black box for passengers plane that hit a military helicopter. Wait a minute. No. You hear how there's misinformation right here? Look at this. The black boxes for a passenger plane that hit a military helicopter.
That's the other way around.
Did the fucking plane hit the helicopter or the helicopter hit the plane? We all watched the video.
Not everybody, because nobody doesn't really pay attention.
Oh, there was thousands of likes on that video. So yes, and there's millions of people. So
Which, how come they care about that? But when we try to usually explain the whole thing,
like they block my videos
yeah.
because I don't know. They even took that video down yesterday, and it didn't show anything because they said it was harmful and too graphic.
How?
The video I showed you where I showed the plane, like that one, they said it was harmful and offensive.
How?
I don't know. But fucking that guy Santiago 98.981, he can be telling kids, "Oh yeah, you could chop somebody's head like this," and show videos doing it to toys. But that's okay. His videos don't get taken down at all. As a matter of fact, they get more views. So that's TikTok for you. That's TikTok. TikTok promotes more violence than anything. But what I say is offensive. When I have a 13-year-old here sitting next to me and I watch what I say now. Because, yeah. But
I say him too, you know.
yeah, I'm going to smack you for that.
No, please.
Beat you.
No.
Trans people in U.S. federal prisons face brutal crackdown under Trump's order. Now, anybody who identifies as female in the female prison, you're going back to the male prison. Quack, 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 quack. CENTCOM forces kill senior operative of terror group who harassed al-Din and al-Qaeda affiliates. We're still talking about this, people? I thought we were done with them. I thought we left them well armed and well equipped when the U.S. just left Afghanistan and left everything for them. I thought we left them well equipped. Why are they? Oh, well, they're killing people now. Yeah, good job. Costco to raise hourly pay for most U.S. store workers to over $30. God damn, I need to work at Costco. Seriously, because half my fucking paycheck is fucking assholes. Pentagon strip Jen Mark Milley of U.S. security details and clearance. Detailing clearance. Oh, they take away his clearance. What? Yeah, he can't know the secrets no more. Civil rights attorney and former Miss Kansas contestant killed in plane crash near D.C. airport. You know what sucks? That all these people, that plane that crashed in that river, that fell into that river after it got hit by a helicopter, not the other way around. What was I saying? Oh. What sucks is that those people that were in that plane, they were already in their mind, oh, we're home. I'm home. That's what sucks. And you know what sucks even more? That it fell into the river. Because if people survived, they drowned. That sucks even more. Hello, Moto. Dutch police arrest 3 suspects in connection with museum heist. This sounds good. Thieves stealing from thieves. Did you catch that? Yeah. Yeah, you think that freaking museum bought everything fair, what they have in there showing to people that's old? Or you think they stole it from somewhere? Saying, oh, it was a donation. Dutch police have arrested 3 people in connection with a museum heist that saw thieves blow open doors with explosives before stealing 4 priceless ancient artifacts, including an approximately 2,500-year-old gold helmet on loan from Romania. Romania borrowed money from them, and they said, well, you know what? Just give us that crown and we'll give you the money until you pay us back. And if Romania can't pay them back, well, the museum keeps that helmet made of gold. Well, gold. Hey, gold is gold. There's no types of gold. Well, that comes whatever that's like the amount of gold that thing is made with. The higher the number, the more gold. It's not mixed with any other metal. And also, yeah. Officials and Netherlands publishers published the names of and photographs of two of the suspects, Douglas Chelsea Wenderstay and Bernhard Z-Man. Bernhard Zeman, damn, what a name. On Thursday, less than a week after the heist at Drent's Museum in Assen, roughly 80 miles northeast of Amsterdam, the third person, a woman, was not named by the police. Oh, they stole shit from the hospital. What is it? Was it Bernhard Zeman? Oh, that name is funny. Burn Dog. Senior FBI leaders ordered to retire, resign, and be fired by Monday. Why couldn't they tell that to fucking Biden, right? That old fuck. Watch. Mark my words. He's going to die in the next couple of years out of old age. Watch. Because he was just a senile man that was just signing papers. He didn't know what he was signing. He was just signing papers.
So he just started doing random.
Pretty much. Federal appeal court strikes down ban on handgun sales to teen. Why do teens need guns? Well, because in the South we go hunting. Yeah, so what? Get a fucking bow, you pussy. What a joke? Oh, keys? Oh, I don't get it. Okay. Texas man pardoned over January 6th attack wanted by authorities on 2016 charges by soliciting a minor online. Damn, everybody, you know what? This is what they're doing. They're actually going back and looking at everybody's record to see what they can hit him with so they can keep him in jail, even though the president pardoned him. Yeah, the president pardoned you for January 6th, but you also have this other thing, so you get to stay here. I told you, don't give the police a stick to beat you with, because they will mess you up with it.
Didn't you let him once?
Yeah. And I've also been pulled over in the street for no reason at all. And I've been searched. I tell them, whatever. Throw me in jail.
They told me that they were surprised that you did that.
No. Because back in my days, because in those days, people who are bitches, they would just like, well, I'm not doing anything wrong. Just search me. I don't care. They're not like, I know my rights, man. I know you can't search me. Well, if you're not doing anything wrong, what the fuck's the problem? Exactly. All right. We're almost there. Yeah, okay. We're almost there. Lawsuit accuses Amazon of secretly tracking consumers through cell phones. That's a surprise. I didn't know Amazon was tracking everything I fucking do, just like TikTok, Facebook, and any other fucking shit that we use. I didn't know they were tracking us. Oh, that's news to me. Let me write an article saying that. Oh, but it's a lawsuit. That's what the article's about. Oops, my bad. I'm the dumb one. Sorry. Oh, well. So sad. So bad. China unveils first humanoid robot training base in Shanghai. I am Optimus Prime, and I am here to destroy all. Chinese news. Next time, give me a fucking article, not a video. Yeah. So what do I look like? I'm a dummy and I just watch videos all day? Probably. Yeah,
Although you were watching Squid Game.
well, we were watching Squid Games. Now I gotta watch the second season. I'm into it now. I'm in it. I can't. I didn't even want her to come do this because I wanted to keep watching the second season, but I was like, no. I be responsible.
The second season, I just been waiting for you guys to finish it because I already knew everything else about the first.
Well, I don't. So don't tell me. 5-year-old boy killed in a hyperbaric chamber explosion. Loved running, swimming. GoFundMe set up for family. That's the article that they set up a GoFundMe. The article is not about how he got blown up and how irresponsible all those parents. What is the child doing in a hyperbaric chamber? 5-year-old boy was killed when the hyperbaric chamber he was inside exploded at a medical. Oh, that makes sense. Don't do that. He's a child. Don't do that. 5-year-old boy was. Yeah, but you're an older child. So, but this is a child, 5-year-old. Don't do that. It says 5-year-old. That's the proof. Okay, let me read this. Hold on. A 5-year-old boy was killed when a hyperbaric chamber he was inside exploded at a medical facility in Troy on Friday morning. Troy police and fire officials said they received a call regarding if you stop moving regarding the explosion shortly after 8 a.m. to the facility located at 165 Kurtz Boulevard. When they arrived, they said they found the child inside the chamber deceased. The child's mom was also reported in the room and sustained some injuries in her arm. Say what? But it came back? Whatever, as long as it keeps coming back. That's why I put it the way I put it, so we wouldn't have to be resizing it again. Although I would like it that way, but whatever. I don't know. Whatever, let it be. Where was I? I lost my spot. Tell me when we're at 30, okay? Mm-hmm. Nepal adds 6 new 8,000ers, raising its official tally at 14. U.S. military conduct airstrike against Islamic State operatives in Somalia. That would be interesting to live a pirate life. U.S. federal website scrubs vaccine information and LGTB reference. Good. It's not important. It's not that important. However you feel, nobody else cares. You know how I know? You know how I know? Where? Okay, well, we're almost done. You know how I know that no one cares about LGTB reference stuff? Because no one cares about me. That's how I know no one cares about that shit. Democrats elect Ken Martin, the party leader in Minnesota, as their national chair. Trump imposes tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. Mainly Mexico and Canada. China was already posted there. That's why Mexico is being hit with tariffs even more, because China was sending all their products to Mexico, have them assembled in Mexico, and then send them to the U.S., and that's how they were getting around the tariffs. So everybody's getting tariffs. Huh? Did it freeze or what? All right, we'll leave it there because it's already open. Well, do all the likes, all the love. And if you're still watching, thank you for watching this long, and I really appreciate it. And we'll do it again next week because the rest of the week. 6 people are still watching. I would love to stay, but yeah, we got to continue watching Squid Games. All right, call it.
All right. Bye.
Deuces.